What's up everybody? It's been a while since I've uploaded a video like this, vlog style. Just giving you a bit of an update as to what's going on. Nothing really out of my typical day-to-day activities. Started today with my 6-count burpees. I'm coming down with a bit of a cold as well. Maybe you can tell from the sound of my voice in this video. I didn't really feel like doing any exercise at all. It's just a bug that's been going around, it seems, and I've been trying to keep it at bay for the longest time, but I think it's just now finally just caught up with me. But I don't seem to be suffering too bad compared to some other people that have had it, and it's just mostly just giving me the sniffles and a bit of a chesty cough. And I didn't think I was going to be able to do a proper routine today, but I surprised myself. I actually beat my record of getting to 100 burpees in just over 6 minutes. I think it was about 6 minutes and 10 seconds, which is a record for me. There's a guy, Max Edwards, that does the Busy Dad program, and where I learned this from. He can do 100 burpees in 5 minutes flat, which is just crazy. Not quite there yet, but eventually I'll get there. One thing I did today that I've learned that was a little bit, I wouldn't say intimidating, but it's just like a daunting, I suppose, is I've been reading in places, and I've seen it other places to do with contrast therapy or like cold showers. I tried it today. After my workout, I usually get quite heated up in 20 minutes. I thought I'm gonna try having a cold shower immediately afterwards. And I just made the decision to I'm already feeling hot right now, so the effects won't be too bad, I suppose, because it's not like I'm cold and then going into a cold shower. I've built up a bit of a sweat. Let me just jump in, and I ran the shower, make sure it was all cold, and then I braced myself for action, and I just jumped straight in. And so it was a bit of a shock. Like, you get that gasp when you first do something that takes you by surprise. I mean, I knew it was going to be cold. Oh, hold on one second. So as I was saying, I jumped in the shower, took my breath away a little bit at the beginning, but it took about, I'd say, a minute, and I got used to it. And I got used to just being under the cold water, to the point where I had a weird feeling where the water actually started to feel warm a little bit, which is strange. Like, it would flip between being warm and feeling cold. I think it's like that phenomenon that people experience. Like, you've heard the stories where people have gone up Everest and they get so cold sometimes that they enter that delirium state where they start throwing off all their clothes because they get too hot. Now, it wasn't quite as extreme as that, obviously, because a cold shower is nowhere near the same temperatures as the freezing temperatures on Everest. But it just made me think about that, because the water actually started to feel warm, and then cold, and then warm, and then eventually it just hit like a balance or like an equilibrium, and it just felt okay. But genuinely, I felt great after that cold shower. I almost felt like I should just take cold showers now from after doing workouts, that is. I think it'll be a bit harder to do if you're just doing it from first thing you wake up in the morning and have a cold shower, especially on a cold day. And a day like today is not too cold either. It's the 13th of October. It's overcast, like it's very cloudy, but it's not windy, and it's actually quite pleasant. Not very cold yet. The temperature was probably, I would guess, not much lower than 10 degrees, if I'm guessing the temperature of the water. It was still cold, but I felt great afterwards. Like, it was an amazing feeling to just have a cold shower. You feel so fresh afterwards, so re-energized. I recommend it. If you're on the fence about it, just try it. And I did have to hold my breath for the first 30 to 60 seconds, but afterwards it feels really good. It feels amazing, and you feel full of energy, and you just feel, I don't know, really fresh and energized. So I'm still on this is week 4 of my 12-week new challenge, where on the lead up to Christmas I'm still doing my burpee routines, but I'm building other frameworks around it, like doing body weight exercises, like pull-ups and squats and leg raises and things like that, and obviously still walking to supplement the burpee routine, as well as cutting out all refined sugar from my meals, keeping it to high protein and keeping it under 2,500 calories. And that seems to be going pretty well so far. Yeah, like I say, on week 4 and this is day 1 of week 4. So it's been going well. I've been using my tracker to keep on track with things. The challenges here and there when I have to go travel and drive long distances. Fortunately, this week that's only happening on a Friday, so I'm gonna get all my workouts done by then anyway, to make sure that I'm in a good position by Friday and I don't have anything sort of outside of my burpee. I have all my burpees done, and then I just have like the supplementary exercises to do. So yeah, it's been going okay, and you may have already seen some of the clips of some videos that I've been doing showing my workouts, and I probably will continue to do that stuff during this week. But other than that, it's just a pretty standard week. I may have some meals and recipes to film and share on here to show you how I get the high protein into my diet, and hopefully you can take some of those recipes and try them yourself. Alright, so that's just a brief recap as to how things have been going week 4, and I think that the next few months or the next few weeks are really going to fly by, because the lead up to Christmas is always, I don't know, it just seems like it goes really quickly. I gotta be careful where I'm stepping here because there's some dog mess around. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one.